All right. Yapping a little bit there. Forgot to push my button. We're live here at Cardwells and Rock Falls for another TNT fight night. John Bresley and Brett Hopkins. You see the races are listed down there. The original was set up for race 11, but John is going to be giving up 3 games to Brett. So it's tied up in the respective races. Brett steps up, breaks, doesn't drop anything, so let him bring Johnny to the table. If you enjoy free live streaming pool, make sure you click that like and subscribe button. Click on the bell, turn on your notifications. Join me in the chat box. Let me know who you're rooting for. Maybe do a little bit of chat box commentating. It looks like Johnny's going to start with the 13 down in the corner. Puts that away, so he'll be shooting the stripes now. Calls the 11 here in the corner. Going to play a little combination. And misses. Hooks the cue ball on the 9 ball. Doesn't leave Brett a lot of shots, so I'm guessing he's probably going to go after the 7 ball. And he does. Plays a 7, hots Johnny's 11 ball. Force Johnny to come around and try to cut that 11, or the 11. He does. He splits 11 to 15. Corner, pockets the 11 in the corner. Cue ball comes running way up the table. Johnny's wandering around, taking a look at the table, see what he can do here. He's got the 10 ball on the side. The 12 ball's tied up on the 8. 15 will go. He got a little too far down there, I think, for the 9 ball. So he'll come down and take a look at it. Johnny powers around the table. Likes to try to just breaks up that 12 ball, so bring Brett to the table. Trying to find a place where I can do this without bothering them too much. I keep getting looks. Looks like Brett's going to play this 1 ball. Sweet. Pockets the 1. He'll come over and probably just looking at the bottom of the table, and I think he's going to switch gears and go up top. Try to decide what he wants to do. They're actually all south. I don't think there's any by Chicago. All the BCAs are central and southern. There's nothing by Chicago. Right. Brett's working up here at the top table. He pockets a 5 ball. He's looking at looked at the 4. He's gonna. Now he's looking back at the 6 ball. Kind of boggling back and forth, trying to decide what he wants to do. All right, sorry about that. So you saw Bresley goes up 4-2. Well, 4-2. If you go even, Brett's up 5-4. But we're just gonna do it that way so I can make sense of it in my brain. So Bresley's gonna break this next rack here. He said it was originally set for a race to 11. Bresley's given him 3 games, so we can fix it if we want to here. Bresley's looking over the table here. Let's make a small change here. Just not to confuse myself. There we go. That way, when I'm saying what I'm saying, it makes sense. Looks like he's going to shoot the 6 ball in the corner. Puts some big old draw and comes back to try to play the, looks like the 7 ball. Well, he turned around and went up and played the 7, or the 1 ball, I'm sorry. right. You see, saw Bresley close up the gap. Sorry about that. Had a big conversation going on behind me. So, big break from Bresley. Scratch, which brought Brett to the table with ball in hand and shooting the stripes. Oh, hooked himself. Now he's got to he's going to have to probably kick at this 9-ball. And Michael in the corner. He's in a tough spot. He's looking over it, trying to figure out what to do. Going for the long stretch kick. Miscues and gives up ball in hand. So it'll bring Bresley to the table. John's going to have ball in hand here. Playing 2 sets, race to 11-1. Hey, Dave. What I do wrong? Alrighty. So you saw Brett opened it up a little bit, picked up that last game. Nice out. So now it's 7-5. Got a good shot of back of Mr. Noble's head there. I think I made him mad by asking him to move. It is what it is. We're live here at Cardwell's for a TNT fight night. Bresley and Hopkins. All right, so Bresley found his way to the table now. He's playing the stripes, a little bound up. He's got a ball tied up down here along the rail. Can't tell what it is right now. Oh, it's the 9 balls tied up behind the 4. Looks like he might get a chance to break it out right here. And he tried. Didn't work, but he tied up that pocket. It's going to bring Brett to the table. He's going to come up here and play the 1-0. Cuts the 5 ball in the corner. He called a 7, or safety. He called the 7. Called a safety, so then bring John back to the table. He's going to have to kick out here. He's going to have to try to kick. It looks like and he gives up ball in hand to Brett. So I'll bring Brett to the table. See what he can come up with. He's going to come down here and look at that 4-ball. He's got quite the mess down there. Trying to find a way to maybe get it out of there somehow. It's going to be definitely tough. The 4-ball's tied up big down there, down in the bottom corner. He's looking for a way to get it out of there. See what he calls another safe. So he puts his 6-ball in there, ties the 9 up. So Bresley's going to come down here and mess that up. He's going to, nope. Trying to hit that 9-ball. I think he got a little roll off there and caught the 6-ball first. Gives up ball in hand to Brett. But he did mess up that 6-ball in the corner. So makes the 4-ball tied back up again. Brett looks like he's going to probably try to get it out here. Cut the 7, let the cue ball come over and try to get that 9 off the. Oh. And somehow managed to get in behind everything and not hit it. So now he's going to have to try to find some other way to get to it. He's just going to send the cue ball up here to the top of the table. See if he can hide it. And he doesn't get it. Cue ball comes back out. John's got a shot at the 11. He's got his 12 ball down here by the corner. See what he's going to do here. All right, sorry about that. So you saw Bresley close up the gap there. So we're starting the, it would be the 11th rack of the set. Remember, it's a race to 11, but Bresley's given Brett 3 games on the wire. So Brett's at the table now, shooting solids. Might have too many problems. Well, now he's got a problem. I was going to say he didn't have too many problem balls, but now he does. So he just caused himself another one. Don't forget, if you enjoy free live streaming pool, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Click on the bell, turn on your notifications. We stream at least one tournament a week. And then with these fight nights, you'll find us on quite a bit more. So we're always bringing you all kinds of pool of varying skill levels. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Click that bell. So that way you don't miss a thing. Check out the links in our description. They'll take you over to our Facebook page. You can keep up with everything that's going on. Find out what the next fight night or tournament is. You can set up your own fight night. Get signed up for a tournament. Give us a call, 833 TNT Pool. That's 833 868 7665. Get all set up. So Bresley's found his way back to the table now, shooting the stripes. Nothing too tied up for him except for the 8-ball right now. So he's going to work his way around. Actually, looks like he might be able to have a breakout for that 8-ball. He's going to start with the 9-ball sitting in the corner here. Lets the cue ball come back towards the spot. He's going to try to cut the 13 now. Gets pretty good shape on the 15. Looks like he's going to shoot the 15. Takes 15 all the way up. Cue ball off the side rail. Leaves himself good shape for both the 10 and the 11. I'm guessing he's going to shoot the 10 first. I think he got it too far. Oh, no, I think he left himself just enough. So he's going to try to let this cue ball come over the side rail so he can sneak that 8 in off the... Oh, no, he came all the way back across. It should close up. This should tie it up. Make it an even game now. You can put it away here. Forget to jump in that chat box. Let me know who you're rooting for. Maybe do a little chat box commentary, and there you go. Johnny evens it up. Big break from Brett there. Nothing falls. We're in the 12th rack of the set. Remember, John's given Brett 3, so he's erased that now. It's all evened up. Race to 11. John comes to the table. He's shooting the solids. Plays a 4 in the corner. He's going to come around and play the 1 ball now. Puts a little funk on her. Brings the cue ball back down the table. I think he's going to turn around and play this 5 ball up. Puts some big draw on her. Comes back. Tucks in. Way tucked in there. Right behind the 7. Right on the rail. He's in a spot, man. He manages to get out of it safely. So I'm going to bring Brett to the table now. So Brett's got a couple problem balls here. He's going to play the 13 on the side. Oh, no, he's going to play the 10 ball. 14 comes up and gets a good breakout on the, breaks up that 12 and the 13. So we'll be able to take care of that. After that, it shouldn't be too bad. Cue ball comes back to the center of the table. He'll shoot the 11. He'll probably try to get the cue ball back down. He either wants to stop, and he's either going to try to bring it down the far side of the table behind everything, or bring the cue ball back across off the side rail back towards this other side rail where the cue ball's at, so that he can play that combination. And he does. Didn't get it quite far enough, but I think he can make it work. I think he can still get that 9 ball. It's going to be tricky. He might have to play that cue ball. He might have to play the cue ball off the rail, off the 10, inside of the 10, to get that 9. And he does. But unfortunately, he fouls it in, so that's going to give Johnny. It's going to give Johnny ball in hand here. He's going to take a lap here. See what he wants to do. He's going to take that ball in hand down here by the short rail, play the 7 ball. Plays it, lets the cue ball come out, play the 3 ball. Oh, no. He's just looking at the 2 ball where he wants to be, because he's going to just put a little touch on the 3, let the cue ball come down off the bottom short rail, line up for the 2. Ooh, a little harder than you wanted. Snugged up on that 2 ball. It's going to be tough. He's going to have to follow it up to get shape on that 8 ball from there. He made the 2 ball, but he didn't get the best shape on the 8. No, it might go, actually. It looks like it might. And it does. So John goes up a game. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. And we're back now. Live here at Cardwell's for a TNT Fight Night. John Bresley, Brett Hopkins. Bresley's up 8-7 now. A race to 11. Bresley did. He gave 3 games to Brett, so Brett. John's overcome that now. Up a game comes Brett shooting the solids. Gonna play the one on the side. Cue ball's gonna come up to play the 3. Plays the 3. Lets the cue ball come back. Oh, let's see what he's gonna go after here. He calls a safety. He's gonna probably bump the 4 ball. Puts the 4 ball right in the corner. John's last ball, the 14's tied up between the 5 and the 8 there. He shoots the 4 in the pocket, gives up ball in hand. Brett will come to the table now, ball in hand here. He's going to start off with the 7 ball. He's going to play it all the way up. Don't forget, if you enjoy free live streaming pool, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Click on the bell to keep up with all of our upcoming streams. We typically stream at least 1 tournament a week. And our TNT fight nights, sometimes I'll bump it up to 2 streams a week, maybe more. I'm looking to add some more stuff to the channel, including some player profiles and things like that. So if there's someone you'd like to see us talk to, or maybe you'd like us to talk to you, give us a call or hit us up on the Facebook page. You can find the link to that in our description, along with our friend Kaylee over at the Illinois Valley ACS West. Everybody's gearing up for Iowa ACS this weekend. We're gauging our interest for Friday night. Johnny puts that one away and goes up 9-7. All right. So you just saw Bresley go up, put himself on the hill now. 15th rack of the set, race to 11. Johnny breaks, doesn't drop anything. It's going to bring Brett to the table. Taking a look at the table. He spread it out pretty good, but a couple things tied up. 9 ball and the 6 ball tied up. Brett opts to go with the stripes. Brett put himself in a spot here. Taking a look at the 11 ball. Figure out where to go after that. Excuse me. Check out them links in the description. We're still looking for that trendsetter. Stop by that tip page and get us going. Anything you share helps us build a better stream. We're working on a contraption to make our commentary a little more consistent so that we can do our commentary without being bothered by music and without bothering players. Hopefully we'll get that figured out pretty soon. Hopefully soon. Well, we'll get over to the pigeon coop and do a match. Brett's working his way around here. Oof. Punches that 8 ball in there. Ties it up a little more with this 12 ball. Don't forget, be part of the conversation. Jump in that chat box. Let me know who you think is going to win. Maybe do a little chat box commentating with me. Brett calls the 15 back over on the side by the 1 there. Oh, just misses it. So it's going to bring Bresley to the table now. Got some work to do. Jacked up. Kind of shooting between the 8 and the 12. Pockets the 2 on the side. Come around. He's going to play the 5 up here in the corner. Puts that away nicely. Looks at the 1 on the side. Probably try to roll down for the 3 ball. Oh, that 4-7's kind of lined up. Almost looks like it might go. He looked at it. That's what he's going to try. He's trying the 7 ball, looks like. Oh, it caught a little more than 8 than I think he was expecting. Ties up that corner pocket. Making that 9 ball even harder than it was before. 9 and that 6 are still tied up. They're pretty making it a little more difficult for both of them actually right now. Brett's going to come up the top table. Start with the 15. So he's going to put some draw. Oh. Not sure exactly what he was trying to do, but it didn't. I don't think it did what he was trying to make it do. So that's going to bring Johnny back to the table. Johnny. Plays at 2 up there and brings the cue way down here. Nice with the 7. Looks like he's going to get a chance to break that 6 ball out, and he does. Cue ball comes off, leaves a nice shape for the 3 ball. Plays that nice. Ooh. Cue ball comes up just enough for you to be able to get to the 6 ball. Real good chance John could finish out this 8 ball set right now. Looking down the barrel at it here. Trying to decide where he wants to be for the 8 ball. It looks like it'll go in the side. The 9 ball is making the top corner a little tough, so we'll see what he decides to do here. Readjusts for the last second there. Powers that 6 ball in, brings the cue ball 2 rails back around to shoot the 8 in the corner. Very nice play. This should give John the 8-ball set, and it does. So we're going to switch over to 10-ball. Be right back. All right, so here we go. John won the flip for the 10-ball. He starts off with the break. Doesn't drop anything, so it's going to bring Brett to the table. He's going to look around. Looks like he has a shot at the 1. I'm not sure if he can make it, but just got done explaining the rules and literally did exactly what I told him they couldn't do. So Brett tried to push the 1 around the table and hide it a little bit. So he got a shot at that 1 ball, makes it, comes around, it's got, all right, I think the 2 ball will go past this 9 in the corner. We'll see. Ooh, just misses it. And then bumps the 9 back out of the way so Brett can get to it. So don't think he's actually trying to make it. I think he was just trying to hide the 2 behind the 9. It didn't quite work. Ooh. Brett gets a 2 ball, tries to draw back, but he drew back and stuck himself on the 3. But look at this. Gets a accidental safety here. So John returns the favor with another little safety. Cause Brett's going to have to kick at it one way or the other to get the 3 ball here. He's going to try out the. He gets a good kick at it. So he puts quite a bit of distance between the 3 ball. He's gonna have to shoot around the state a little bit. Ooh, hits a little too hard. Scratches, gives Brett ball in hand on the 3 ball. So he's got ball in hand. He's gonna come around and play this 3 ball. He's got it. No, there he goes. He got it. I was wondering if he looked at that 4 ball, and he did. Comes back way up there. Probably a little longer shot than he wanted, but he's be all right. He's gonna have to let it play this 4. Oh, just missed that. Let's bring Johnny to the table. So playing a little safety game here in our first 10-ball rack. John finally gets the 4-ball around. Gets good shape on the 5. He's either going to have to let the cue ball. Oh, I don't think he... he might have left himself just enough room there. And he does get a nice cut. It's a friendly bump off the 7 so he can get the... the 9 ball so he can get the 7. Turn around and play the 7 ball up here in the corner. Put a little muscle on it. Brought the 8 ball. He brought the 8 ball, brought the cue ball a little too far back. So he just bumps the 8. Left Brett a tricky shot here. It's a tricky shot. He bumped it into the corner. He called it bank. I'm not sure exactly what I missed. I think he got a good safety out of that. Brings the cue ball down the far end of the table. Johnny's got a few choice words. Looks like he's going to go short stick here. Nice shot on the 8. Got a nice jump shot there. He makes a nice shot on the 8. Jump shot over the 9. Gets good shape on the 9. It actually looks pretty good to be able to get himself out here. Narrow that gap a little bit. No. Didn't get the leave he wanted. So now he's going to have to play a big stretch here. He's going to cut in the same pocket, looks like, where he just played the 9. And he's looking at it. Taking a look at it. Yep, he's gonna attempt to cut it in the same corner. See what he's gonna do here. And he puts it away, takes the lead, or narrows the gap. Alrighty. Forgot to push the button again. So you see Johnny closes the gap a little more. He's within one of that spot now. Remember, it's a race 11. John's giving Brett 3. Based loosely on the Fargo / ELO rating, just to keep it fair. I meant to switch that so you guys got a better shot of that, but I didn't. I'm having button issues where I'm not getting the button pushed when I want to. But yes, it's a race 11. John's given Brett 3 games on a wire, so he's within one of making it even again. Took him a minute in that first set to overcome it, but he managed it and ended up winning the 8-ball set. Ooh. Missed that 8-ball. Left it right in the side pocket, so John will come to the table. Bring this cue ball 2 rails, come all the way back down real nice for the 9. Gives them plenty of options to play the 9, get shape for the 10. Draws her back, should be able to play it in the side. Be done with this one. All right, so Johnny evens up that spot. Don't forget, if you enjoy free live streaming pool, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Click on that bell and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a thing. Check out those links in our description. Stop by the Facebook page and give us a like so you can find out some more information about TNT, setting up your own fight night, getting into a tournament, maybe even contacting us to have us run a tournament for you. We do offer all kinds of different options for tournaments. Your regular single, double, round robin situations. We even have a nice setup for single table venues where we can play a nice chip tournament, which is essentially like a King of the Hill. Basically, line players up, give them chips based on skill or some other preset scenario, and you play till you run out of chips. The winner stays on the table until he gets beat. I did see a little bit of it, Carson. I sure did. I didn't get to see a bunch, though. I'll go back and watch it. It'll be there. I'll go check it out. So Brett's going to come break up this 4th rack of the set. He's on the board, but not on the board. Oh, big break, scratches. That's going to bring John to the table. With ball in hand, he made the 2-ball. Looks like he made what the heck? I think the 2-ball was the only one he made, actually. I was going to bring John to the table with the ball in hand here. He's going to play this 1-ball. Run it all the way down. Stops it good for the 3-ball. Should probably just stop that and then be able to turn around and play the 4-ball. Well, he let it roll a little more than I think he wanted. Yeah, I didn't see that, but I heard about it, Curzon. I heard that. John comes back up the table and gets the 4 in the corner there. Turn back around and play the 5 in this other corner. Let the cue ball roll by, so you can play the 6 all the way up. You play the 6 all the way up, put a little stop to her, so you can play the 7 on the side. Went up the table a little more than I think he might have wanted. It's going to bring the cue ball down the table some here. Probably a little more than he was wanting. So he does. No. I think he can still cut it, but getting on the 9 after that is going to be a little tough. He calls a combination. He's going to try to make the 10-ball. Ooh, just misses her. Sends the 8-ball up the table, leaves it right in front of the pocket. So then brings Brett back to the table. The 8-ball right in the corner is a good chance of getting out here. 8, 9, and 10 left. 8's in the corner. 9's just off the side rail, just above the. Oh! Brett rattles the 8-ball. Something fierce. Bring Johnny to the table. Shoot the 8-ball into that corner. Kind of a strange angle, but he might be able to get around okay for the 9. Let's see. He's looking at where he needs to be to play the 9 to be able to get that 10 balls all the way down on the bottom short rail. And he's not careful. He won't get he doesn't have the angle to get down to the 10 ball on that rail, so he's gonna have to make something happen here. I think he's gonna scratch in the side, and he does. Johnny says, "Nope, you got ball in hand on the 10. It's yours." Johnny, sorry about that. Missed my Johnny broke. Left himself a shot at the 1, but so Johnny slaps that 1 ball in. Brett has the option of making him shoot this if he wants. I think Brett's gonna shoot this. He does have the option of giving it back to Johnny because he slapped that 1 ball in, but he chooses to shoot it, and he cuts the 4 and misses it. Well, that's going to bring Johnny to the table here. I don't know if you're watching Hollywood, but I think your fly followed me. Johnny gets like 4 cut in there now. Cue ball comes back up. Looks like he's got a good shot at the 5. Play the 5 in the corner up here. He's going to come all the way back down the table for the 6, and I think the 9 ball is going to get in his way, and it does. He's going to kick at the 6 ball. Oh, just misses it. Leaves it sitting right in the corner for Brett. Brett's going to come to the table. Should be able to knock this in. Just don't hit it too hard and let it come off there and play at 7. Oh, a little more than he wanted, I'm thinking. He's got options, though. He cuts the 7. Not sure what he just called. I think he's banking it. Oh! He called that bank and started stepping away like he made it. Because I thought he did, but I couldn't see he was in the way, but he missed it. So he brings Johnny back to the table. Johnny banks it back up to the top of the top corner. Long cut here. Cut that 8 ball in the corner. Should bring the cue ball pretty nicely for the 9 ball if he doesn't hit it too hard. He's going to get way down on it. Nope, he'd be all right. Should be able to cut that in pretty decently. Give himself a decent leave on the 10 ball. Brett tells him, nope, you're good. So Johnny ties it back up. So Johnny played a push there. Brett decides he's going to. Ooh. Brett went in and shot it, pushed the cue ball, one ball down the table. Tries to bank it back up at the top, doesn't quite make it. Cue ball, one ball goes all the way around the table a couple times. Looks like Brett was just trying to hide it, but didn't quite get it around where he needed it to go. He can hit the one ball, but he can't. I don't know if he can really make it anywhere, but he tries to cut it in the side, misses, scratches in the side. So that's going to give Brett ball in hand now. Race to 11. John spotted 3 games to Brett. Brett's got ball in hand. He's going to shoot the one on the side. Puts a nice draw on it, brings it back, get a good shape for the 2, let the cue ball hit the side rail, roll up, play some 3. Doesn't roll it up quite as much as I think. Well, he needed that angle. He's got to weave his way back to the 7 and the 5 to get to this 4, and did not do it. And a little too close to the 7 ball. He thinks he can get by. Ooh, he manages to wiggle around there and get a hold of it. And I think he managed to leave himself a shot on the 5 ball, so he might be okay. Come up here and try to cut the 5. Oh, rattles her just a little bit. It's going to bring John into the table now. He's got a shot on. He's going to put this 5 ball up in the corner. Oh, rattled the crap out of it. So it's going to bring Brett back to the table with angle on the 5. So should be able to get the cue ball down the table. So it's a 6 now. Uh-oh. Scratches her right in the side and gives Johnny ball in hand now. He's going to come over here and play the 6 in the corner. Stop her a little bit, play the 7 all the way up. Well, he drew it up towards the 7, so. Puts a little draw on that, and he'll come down and shoot the 8 in the bottom corner. He may bring the cue ball off the bottom. Oh, he really drew it over there. He drew way, way over to the side rail. Not quite sure why. Now he's going to have to make a weird cut on this 9 ball. He's going to cut it to the other side. I thought he would cut it to the close corner. He's going to cut it to the far corner there. And rattles her around. He's going to somehow manages to get hide that 9 ball behind the 10 ball. Gives up ball in hand to John. John's should be all right. Get it in there, play this 9 ball. He's really super straight on. He's got enough that he can play some angle, get the cue ball back around. Brett walks over and pretty much says you don't got to shoot it, but he does anyhow. So he jumps up another game. All right, so John's up a game now. Remember, it's a race to 11. John spotted Brett 3 games. John played a push there. Brett's going to go ahead and come to the table and shoot. So started off with a race to 11 and 8 ball. John won that. Same setup. Spotted Brett 3 games. Took him a minute to overcome it, but he finally came back and did. He got cue ball a little too far past that 3 ball. He wanted it different other side of the 3 ball, I think, so he could break up the 4. Ooh. Did not get the leave he wanted at all there. Because now, not only was he had a chance at the 4 ball, but he didn't get quite around there enough to do it. Now he's in a tricky situation. He's gonna kick at the 4 and call the 6 in the corner. See what he can do here. Oh, he got a good hit. Left John a tough shot on the 4 ball. John just elects to push the 4 ball up the table, see if he can hide it. I think he did, actually. I think he might be able to hit it, but I'm not sure. He's probably going to have to kick at it from the top rail. Yeah. And he does, but it ends up scratching. He got the hit, but he scratched. You go John ball in hand on the 4. He'll play the 4 down in the corner, turn around, play the 5. And then he'll probably be able to come back down corner for the 6. Put a little draw to that. Play the 7, 8 back down, 9, 10 in the same corner. And no, ooh. he tried to miss that one. He really did. He tried like heck. So he's gonna want to play the 6 ball with a little draw. Oh, he tried that, tried to hit it away, and then manages after all that manages to hook Brett. Cue ball hooks on the 7. Just hooked him. So now Brett's gonna have to kick off the bottom short rail, try to get the. He did call the 6 all the way up, I think. He's gonna kick it back up into the corner. Oh, well, he made the cue ball where he called it. I was going to go Johnny ball in hand there. Still about the same run out as before, except for the 6 in the other corner. He'll stop. Play the 7 up in this corner. Stop. Run the 8 ball down. Stop. Play the 9, and then probably the 10 in the same 9 and 10 in the same corner. We're live here at Cardwalls in Rock Falls for a TNT Fight Night. Brent Hopkins, John Bresley. It's 2 sets. Race to 11, 8 ball. Race to 11, 8 ball. John Bresley won that one. 11-7. And now we're in our second set, race to 11 and 10 ball. Bresley's up 1 game. Spotting Brett 3 games. Now Brett went a little farther on the 9 ball than he needed to here. So he's going to have to make something happen this cue ball to get back for this 9-10 ball. Don't think he hit it quite hard enough, but he's still going to play the 10 in the same side corner. Trying to make the cut on it. Oh, and leaves her in the pocket. And says, nope, you got that one. So that'll put Bresley up 2 games. All right, so you see Johnny at the table now. He's up 2 games in a race to 11. In the 8th rack of the set. Oof. Man. I'm not sure how this one's going to work. How he didn't scratch right there, I have no idea. Oop, bad switch there. Sorry about that. Brett's doing a good job of moving things around for Johnny in this set. He's seemed to have lost his mojo here a little bit. Johnny gets lucky there and leaves himself the 5 ball. Remember, if you enjoy free live streaming pool, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And click the bell, turn on notifications, keep up with everything we've got coming up. We will be attempting to be here Friday night for 8-ball at Cardwell's, but a lot of people are gearing up for Iowa State. We're going to see what's going on. So if you are interested in playing Friday night at Cardwell's, make sure you get by the website and get registered or give us a call at 833 TNT Pool. That's 833 868 7665. We don't like taking days off, but if we definitely want to see as many of you as we can go out to Iowa and represent. We will be sending our good friend Jared Mewherter out there. You remember he won our September shootout and got himself a entry into the 8-ball singles and a nice TNT shirt to shoot in. You can keep track of him on the. We'll find a link and get it up there on the TNT Facebook site here shortly so you can watch the bracket. And I do believe we will be trying to share some, at least pictures and possibly some video from up there. So be on the lookout for that. May end up being Facebook Live. We'll see. So wish Jared all the luck in the world. Hopefully he does great. Johnny gets a nice leave on this 9-ball up here. He's going to come around and take a look at where he needs to be for that 10. Just a pretty easy cut here. Just don't want to overshoot it. Comes back pretty nicely. Brett tells him, nope, you're good. So he goes up 7-4. So we saw John break, make ball. Didn't leave himself much anything, so he calls a push. Pushed out. Brett's going to come to the table to take a look at it and see if he wants to shoot it or not. I believe he might. He's got a good chance of making it up in the corner. Looks like he's probably just going to try to push the 1 ball, hide the cue, and he does. Pushes the 1 ball over here and hides it behind the wad. Force Johnny to pull something out the bag here. He looks like he's going to go a long way and try to kick at it from the bottom of the short rail and gets the 6 ball, gives up ball in hand, ties the 6 ball on the 1 ball. Brett's got ball in hand, but it's not going to do him any favors, that's for sure. I see a shot here. Brett looks like he's just going to try to push things around. He plays a nice safety there, pushes things around, sends the 6 ball down the table, hides the cue ball behind the 8. Ooh, Johnny gets swing and a miss there. Gives up ball in hand back to Brett again. He's going to play this 1 ball. He's got ball in hand. He's going to clear this 1 ball finally. And he puts the 1 ball away. Gets the 2 ball. Play this 5 ball down. Let the cue ball. Looks like he's putting draw on it, but he's no, he didn't. He was just aiming low. So he's got the 6 ball. Should be able to cut it in the side pretty easily, it looks like. Oh. Got a safed out of it, though. John's going to have to kind of kick at the rail a little bit. Calls the 6 all the way up. And he gets her. Plays a 7 down the corner. Nice cut on the 8. Let's probably just let the cue ball play off the side rail, come back across. Cut this 9 ball real light. Let the cue ball play off the short rail. Real little. Didn't leave him the greatest shot in the world. Somehow managed to miss that easy shot. He was playing that leave too much. Brett tries to take her all the way up and misses it. That's going to bring Johnny back to the table. Johnny's going to play this 9 up in the corner. Let the cue ball play 2 rails. It's going to come back down. Brett tells him, nope, that's good. 8-4. Brett gets a decent break, doesn't leave. Oh. Takes a swing at the 1 ball and misses. Gives Johnny ball in hand here. Sets her up against the rail. Pockets that 1 in the corner. Comes across the table for the 2. John's going to play the 6 ball here. Makes a 6, pushes the 3 into there. Think he can get it. Yep. He's calling the combination on the 10 ball now. And he puts her away. 9-4. All right. It's Brett. Johnny breaks. Doesn't make anything. Brett calls a push. Not exactly sure what he was trying to do. But he brings the cue ball all the way back around the table, leaves John shot on the one. John says, I'll take it. Didn't get it quite around where he wanted to get it for the 2 ball. He tried to hide the 2 ball. Didn't work out the greatest. He can definitely get the 2 ball. He's gonna have to put a light touch on her though to keep himself in the area for the 3 ball. Comes back. We probably wanted to come a little more, but he doesn't. Well, right, he's got to try to get shape on that 4 ball yet. So. Oh, he cuts it. Ooh, does he stay? Oh, he did. I think he left himself just enough room for that 4 ball. He left himself just enough room for that. Oh, and he rattles the 4 ball. He rattles it, kicks one in. Johnny says, "No, I'll take the shot." Plays a 4 in the corner, kicks the cue ball out. Probably cut the 5 up. Cue ball go up. Ooh, he put some funk on her. That gets around, gets good shape on the 6 ball. Pretty decent shape on the 7 ball. A little harder than he wanted, but I think he can still get this 8 ball. Cuts the 8. He's going to try to cut the 10 over in this other corner now. Himself a tough one, but he gets this. He be putting himself on the hill. Puts her away. Johnny's on the hill. All right. Here we go now. This one keeps ending up on the wrong side of it. Brett breaks up the 12th rack of the set. Sorry, I was counting in my head and it wasn't working. Why this thing keeps doing this to me, I have no idea. Doesn't get anything. I don't know. I have to go back and watch. They're discussing runouts. I'm trying to remember now. I can't. John's looking like he's got a good chance at one here. Yeah. Plays the 4 ball nicely. Get off that 7. Bumped. I think he might have bumped it just. I think he bumped it just enough out of the way. Yeah, he did. Cuts that nicely. Play the 6 on the side and let the cue ball roll just a little bit. Well, not even a little bit. Just stops her dead here. Play the 7 down here in the corner at us. Brought the cue ball way back up to the top of the table to play the 8. Just enough angle where he might be able to get it to come down. Should be able to get it to come down perfect for the 9 ball. Uh-oh. I think he left himself a decent shot at it. I think. Yeah. All right, cut. He can get it. Brett tells him that's good. Johnny says no. Johnny says, I'm going to shoot it. Brett told him it was good, but he's going to shoot it. Johnny puts it away. So there you have it. Johnny Bresley takes both sets. Johnny gets both sets, 11-7 in the 8-ball set, 11-4 in the 10-ball set. We appreciate you guys watching. Remember, if you enjoy free live streaming pool and like to see some more, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, click on the bell, turn on your notifications, and check out those links in our description. Stop by the Facebook page and give us a like over there so you can keep up with all the stuff we got coming up. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We will see you next time. Remember, if you want to come down and shoot with us Friday, let us know so we can make a decision whether we're going to be here for sure or not. With the Iowa ACS coming up, it'll be a different field if we haven't. So definitely let us know. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot. Have a great night.